So here's 3 meta ad mistakes to avoid. And when I say meta ads, I'm talking about Facebook and Instagram ads, which are all run by Meta. Obviously, if you didn't know, they changed their name. Here's 3 mistakes to avoid. The first one is putting the ads in the wrong place in your funnel. And what I mean by that is, so you've got your cold traffic, which is people who don't know about you at all. And then you've got your super hot traffic, which I would say is the people who are really close to buying or have already bought from you. And then you've got your middle of the funnel, which is arguably full of the most people. Obviously, the people who don't know about you, there's millions of those people too. But once someone knows about you and you've turned them from cold traffic into warm traffic, most of your funnel will exist in that state. They're going to have followed you on social media. They're going to be on your email list. They're going to have gone to your website. So when it comes to running meta ads, Facebook and Instagram ads, it is very important that you put your ads in the right place. Because if you only put them for cold traffic, people who haven't heard about you, they're going to be very expensive and they are not going to convert probably in the way that you want. Obviously, it depends on the product that you have and how proven the offer is and your copywriting and all of that stuff. But mostly your cold ads will not convert right away, and they are going to be the most expensive. If you put your ads in the warm place, so the people who already know about you, you're going to not only save money, but you are going to be able to convert people more down your funnel than if you only focused on cold. So the mistake here being that I see people put them just in the wrong place. Every sales funnel is slightly different. I mean, it has similarities, but ultimately what is very unique to you is going to be unique to you in terms of how people find out about you, what social platforms you're running, what paid platforms you're running, all of those things. So when it comes to building a really great meta ad strategy, you need to look at it from the entire perspective of the funnel and ask yourself, where are these ads going to be the most benefit to us? Where are they going to be the lowest cost and have the highest result, and figuring out what that result is? I was talking to someone the other day and I said, if you're sending someone to a page, you want to run link clicks or conversions. If you are trying to get people to your social or just general awareness and you're not sending anybody anywhere else but keeping them in platform, then you want to run engagement. Everyone here may know that, but I just wanted to be clear about it. The second mistake that people make is they don't test enough creative. So after you've put it in the right place in your funnel, it's really important that you test the creative, because that's the thing that actually makes the ads work. You can tinker around, and of course there are things that affect, like on the media buying side, actually how they work. As I just said, if you run the wrong optimization objectives and things like that. But ultimately, it's the creative that's going to sell people on what you are trying to sell them. It is the actual videos and the actual photos and the actual advertising inside the strategy that makes the largest difference on what to do. And when I was just doing Facebook ads for people, as that was my main thing, I saw that all the time. I'd run the exact same strategy, but the difference would be I'd have different creatives because they'd be giving me creatives, and I'd be just different teams have different capabilities on what they can produce. And it wasn't until I started to make a lot of the creative myself that things started to see a little bit more consistency across the board. But my point with this is that if you're not putting out enough creative, it's going to impact the results. So you've got to be testing. And my last point, and I'll just check my notes here because I want to make this an uncut video, is not segmenting properly. So when you don't segment properly, it means that you are sending ads. Let's say you send some ads to people and then they do what you want them to do. And sometimes this happens. I'll do what the ad wants me to do and then I'll still see the ad. That is just wasting money. You want to make sure that everything to do with your ad strategy is saying, like, if someone has taken this action, let's take them out of this sequence. Like, let's make sure that Facebook and Instagram are no longer showing these ads, and you can do all that in Ads Manager. But I see when I go into people's ad accounts, I notice that they've set up their ads in a way where they're saying, sure, serve them to these people. They're either mixing their cold and warm. Don't do that. Actually, that's the top mistake. Scratch this whole video. The top mistake is actually putting your ads into the same, you're sending them to cold people and warm people, but it's the same, and then you won't be able to read the data. But other than that, it's not making sure, let me say that again. It is making sure that your segmentation is set up properly so that when people do see your ads and they've already opted in, you don't see them again. Or if they've already taken the action you want them to take, they've added to cart, they've signed up for your email list, anything like that, they see your next ads and don't keep wasting money seeing the first ads that got them there in the first place. All right, take care.